They say some of the most important lessons come from unexpected places. Today, you're about to hear one of those stories. Noah was having one of those days where everything seemed to go wrong. First, his alarm clock didn't go off, making him late for work. Then, traffic was backed up for miles because of an accident on the highway. To top it all off, the coffee he had been desperate for spilled all over his car seat when he braked suddenly. By the time he finally made it downtown, he was fuming. His heart raced with frustration, and his knuckles turned white as he gripped the steering wheel. Life felt like one big, relentless attack. After managing to find parking, Noah stormed down the bustling city street. He barely noticed the holiday decorations strung above or the cheerful sounds of street musicians playing nearby. All he could see was red lights, red brake lights, and the burning anger in his chest. In his rush, he accidentally bumped into a woman carrying shopping bags. "Watch it," she snapped, her face scowling. "Sorry," he muttered, not even glancing back. The apology felt as hollow as his mood. As he passed the city park, something unusual caught his eye. A man sitting on a worn wooden bench, carefully folding colorful paper cranes. Dozens of them were neatly arranged around him, fluttering slightly in the wind like a flock of delicate birds. Noah paused, his steps faltering. The contrast was startling, the chaos of the city versus the calm precision of this elderly stranger. Maybe it was curiosity, or maybe he just needed a moment to stop thinking about his terrible morning. Either way, he found himself walking closer. "Beautiful, aren't they?" the man said without looking up. His voice was gentle but firm, like the kind of tone a teacher might use. "Yeah," Noah replied awkwardly. "Why are you making so many?" The man smiled faintly, still folding with meticulous care. "Each one is a prayer of gratitude. Even on rough days, I make sure to fold a crane. Helps me remember that life isn't all bad." Noah almost scoffed. "Gratitude? Seriously? Aren't there days when there's nothing to be grateful for?" The man finally looked up, his eyes wise and weathered. "Oh, plenty of days like that," he admitted. "But those are the days you need it the most. Gratitude isn't about ignoring the bad. It's about refusing to let it be all you see." Noah stood there dumbfounded. A moment ago, his mind was clouded with frustration, but now something shifted. His problems were still there, but they suddenly didn't seem as overwhelming. "You should try it," the man added. "Fold a crane next time life gets heavy." Before Noah could respond, the man handed him a finished crane. Its bright red paper seemed to glow in the afternoon sunlight. "A little reminder," the man said with a knowing smile. Noah held the delicate crane in his hand, feeling both awkward and oddly comforted. Later that evening, as he sat at his kitchen table, the events of the day replayed in his mind. The spilled coffee, the traffic jam, the rude encounter. Everything had seemed catastrophic at the time, but now he saw them differently. On a whim, he pulled out a scrap of paper and searched online for instructions on how to fold a paper crane. It took him several attempts, and his first crane was lopsided and crumpled. Still, he set it on his counter next to the one the stranger had given him. The next day, When work was stressful, he came home and folded another crane. And the next day, another. Soon his kitchen counter was filled with colorful reminders that no matter how bad things seemed, there was always something to be grateful for. Years later, Noah still kept that first red crane. It became a symbol of strength through gratitude, a lesson from a stranger that had changed his life forever. So the next time life feels overwhelming, remember the paper crane. Gratitude isn't about pretending things are perfect. It's about finding peace in the chaos. Together, let's move from doubt to power, one story at a time.